forsake him, he will forsake you. In other words, he was saying, as you go to this Christian life, understand, as you go into greatness, as you go into rulership, as you go into your kingship, understand that you cannot do without me. Yeah, as long as you have me, or as long as you pursue me, amen, I will be with you. But as long as you turn your back away from me, I'll have no part with you. In other words, he was saying that God won't force anybody to walk into greatness. God won't force anybody to walk into their promise. The onus is on you to understand, if you want this thing and you want it bad enough, there is a price to pay. Yeah. Verse 3 says, for a long season Israel had been without a true God, and without a teaching priest, and without law. But when they in their trouble, they turned to the Lord God of Israel and sought him. He was found of them. Hallelujah. In those times there was no peace to him that went out, nor to him that came in, but great vexation were upon all the inhabitants of the country. And nation was destroyed of nation, and city of city, for God had vexed them with all adversity. Verse 7, he said, but be strong therefore, and let not your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. Let me say this morning, Christian friends, adopt, amen, the mentality of facing your Christian life with the strength and the character of God. God will help you. God will be with you. God will bring it to pass. God will reward you. Let me say to us today, friends, amen. And Job understood it. Even the devil knew it very well. So the devil said to God about Job, he said that Job is just serving you for what he can get from you. Good word, good word. And then the word came out, no man serve God for naught. Yeah. No man serve God for naught. Yeah. In other words, amen, when you serve God because you know if you serve God, he will come true for you. Yes, amen. If you serve God, he will come true for you. Amen. Let me say to us this morning, friends, if you remain faithful to God, he will remain faithful to you. That's right. God will reward you. Let no devil in hell tell you God has forgotten you. God has not forgotten you. Amen. God will reward you. Yeah. And when Asa, verse 8, heard these words and the prophecy of God and the prophet, he took courage and he put away the abominable idols out of the land of Judah and Benjamin, out of the cities which he had taken from Mount Ephraim, renewed the altar of the Lord that was before the porch of the Lord. Hear me this morning. It takes strength to stand up for God. Yeah. It takes strength to stand up for God. You see, my friends, Israel found themselves in this mess. Judah found themselves in this mess because they weren't standing up for God. It wasn't until Asa put away the idols, he put away the things that were contrary to God. Amen. Then God renewed them. And I would say that Asa was one of the best kings that ruled the children of God. What I'm saying to us, my friend, this morning, understand you need to be strong. As you pursue your promise, as you want God to do something great in your life, as you desire to cross over, you need to be strong. Because you see, my friends, you have to cross the Jordan. You cannot cross the Jordan unless you are strong enough. Amen. You cannot go into greatness unless you be strong. Yeah. God's word says, I've called a young man because a young man you are strong. Yeah. And you have overcome the wicked one. I'm saying this morning, friends, you can be an overcomer. Amen. You can make it. Amen. All God is saying, you need to be strong in me. Yeah. In 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 1 to 4, David was about to leave. He was about to die, give up, amen, his rulership as king of Israel. But David took some time to instruct his son in the way that he should go. And I would to God, every parent would instill these values and virtues in their children. Amen. If you don't give your children, amen, gold and silver and what have you, give them these instructions. First Kings chapter 2, from verse 1 to 4. Now the days of David drew nigh, that he should die. And he charged Solomon his son, saying, now in ancient times, what he would do before you die was always important that people, would hear your last words. And like many of us, people today, before a person died, they want to hear the last words, where you put the money. Whose name on the house? And please make sure that you say it in front of many witnesses, because if you tell them, you own a house, and if they will too long to die, they will take you out. So be careful that you don't make them feel that you're about to go. I know of people who say to them children very early in their age, well, this house belongs to you now. And they end up in poorhouse. They end up on the streets. You're going to tell me the house is mine, so if it's mine, I'll put you out. But it's always important to hear the last words. Every good father always speaks into his children's life. Yeah. Amen. Every good parent, you take time and speak into your children's life. And hear me, friends, even though your children don't want to hear it, you must tell them nevertheless. It is important for every parent to speak into your children's life. They may find you miserable. They may find you only harassing them. They may find, oh God, you said over again, my duty is to speak into your life. You mightn't accept it, you mightn't get the full of it now, but Bamba, you will see on. David called his son and he said to him, I go the way of all the earth. In other words, I'm about to die. I'm about to meet my maker. I'm about to kick the bucket. But if there's one thing I want you to know, you need to be strong. Very soon you will see me no more. Because I'm going the way that everybody at some time or the other must go. But I'm saying to you, my son, be strong, therefore, and show thyself a man. In other words, he's saying to him, one generation is now leaving the sea, but you must stand up and be counted for God. No more dependence upon me, but let your dependence be upon God. A parent can only, amen, give his children, that direction, what have you, amen, for a season. After, and nowadays, our children now, they are counting their age very well, and they often say, as soon as I reach 18, as soon as, be careful, you may not reach it. Because if I go through it, I can take you out. And so, oftentimes, we believe that we can do it on our own, but David knew very well. He must instruct his son, amen, to be strong in the Lord and show himself a man. Then verse 3 says, and keep the charge of the Lord thy God. In other words, he said, you need to understand what God is saying unto you. Amen. He says, you must walk in his ways. That's right. Good words. No individual